In progress.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning. I don't listen to some people.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Morning, morning. Do you remember the time? There is a... good morning, Eric. Good morning. Hay un micrófono con bastante interferencia. There is a microphone with a lot of noise. Hi, Eric. Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine, teacher, and you? You look good today. You.
At least
uh,
I put on a little bit of makeup. A little bit. Yes. No, but when I take a shower is when I have my hair loose. when I want to really look good. Yes. Well, today is Friday. All right. And we have a lot of things to do today related to simple past. Well, you were working yesterday with the simple past exercises, right? Actually, it was the verbs. I don't know if you had a problem with any verbs. Verbs are familiar for you. I mean, did you have any problem with that yesterday?
No.
No.
No, I mean, yeah, it's because I'm gonna tell you something. Simple past is a matter of being how can I practice and practice simple past. There's no other way with simple past than practicing. That's why I told you to complete the exercises. And the exercises were easy or difficult?
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning, Amanda. Easy or difficult, the exercises?
Easy.
Easy, yes. I mean, nice because every day you're going to be learning more verbs and more verbs. But the most important thing is not only learning the verbs. The most important thing is to know the verbs in past and to use them. That is the most important thing, all right? Because people, how can I say? People can know verbs a lot, right? And they can say, yes, teacher, I know this verb and I know this verb. Yes, but what about how to use them? Because that is the difficult thing, let's say, right? To pronounce them and trying to remember which verb is in simple past and which verb is not in simple past. Yeah, because people can know 200 verbs in past, but if they don't know how to use, it's a different thing. Okay, well, everybody, today we're going to begin the class with a little activity, all right? We're going to try to remember something very important from the simple past. And I will tell you in a moment, right? You have access to the platform already, right? Yes?
Yes.
Yes. Are you working? Are you working on the platform?
Yes, teacher.
Work on the platform, all right? Because it's going to help you. Okay, I'm going to show you some pictures. Let's see. Can you see the picture?
Yes.
Can you see? Okay.
Yes.
The name, okay. What comes to your memory? All right, I'm gonna show you some pictures and I want you to try to remember this, okay? Let's see the first one. What comes to your mind when you see that picture? Okay, I'm gonna give you one example.
Nest.
I'm gonna give you one example. So when I was a child, give me a moment. I will reduce the font and the color. So when I was a child, I played with Nintendos. All right, what about you? Tell me, or you can tell me an affirmative sentence, or you can tell me a negative sentence. I'm just giving you the example so you remember. So when I was a child, I played with Nintendos. What about you? Well, with a Nintendo. I'm gonna type with a Nintendo console, let's say. All right, so when I was a child, I played with a Nintendo console. What about you?
When I was a child, I didn't with Nintendo because don't exist.
I didn't play. I
I
didn't play.
didn't play.
I didn't play with a Nintendo console. How do you say no existía?
Didn't
Just
exist.
an
Didn't,
exist.
didn't exist.
Didn't. Very good, because it didn't exist. Yes, it didn't exist. Oh my God. All right. Okay, what about you, Eric?
When I was a child, I played with a Nintendo console, but this model is not familiar to me.
Is that really? It's not familiar. This first one.
No.
Yes, it was I had a Super Nintendo. I didn't have a Nintendo. This is the origin, the first one. I mean, the
Mhm.
Nintendo. Okay, so so when you were a child, you played.
I played. Mhm.
All right. Somebody else?
When I was a child, I played with my friends and cousins.
With your friends and cousins. All right, very good. Somebody else?
When I was a
I never
child,
played.
I played
Okay.
with Sega Genesis.
All right, really?
Yes,
Okay. Yeah, Sega. Woo!
Sega Genesis.
Yes, that was one of the first ones. Yes, long time ago. Long time ago. All right. What about the next one? Let me see.
I never played teacher, but I bought a GameCube to my sons.
Oh, really, Doris? Oh,
Yes.
okay, very good, excellent. Yes, you know, the first time I saw a Nintendo was with my cousin. Well, I don't remember if she was my cousin, but I went to visit her and we played tag, we played hide and seek, we played a lot of games. And then we were playing with dolls. I didn't like playing with dolls. And at the end of the day, she told me, hey, do you want to play Nintendo? For me, Nintendo, I thought it was a game like hopscotch or jumping rope. And I said, yes. And then she was taking out this box with the control and a gun, because I remember that the first game used to be with like killing some dog.
Duck Hunt.
Dog hunt. Yes, and there was a dog that if you didn't shoot the dog was laughing.
The
Yes,
dog laughing.
the dog was laughing. The dog laughed. So, and that was the first time I saw a Nintendo, and I got obsessed. And I told my mom, I want one of those boxes. But she didn't give it to me until my brother from the United States sent me a Super Nintendo. That is the one after this one. So, but it was nice. All right, what about it was nice. What about the next one? Uy, do you remember that?
No.
Yes.
What is
What is that?
that?
You gringos.
Gringos here.
That is a yo-yo.
Nunca, pero
Yes, that's why when I was a child and also now, I yo-yo Duncan when a person is like, oh, an apple shiner, and yeah, so this is a yo-yo. When I was a child, I played with a yo-yo. What about you?
When I was a child, I played with a yo-yo. too.
With a yo-yo too. All right,
But
somebody
no,
else?
but no yo-yo Duncan teacher. It's a yo-yo.
It
the-
was. It was.
It was.
Past. It was.
How do you say yo-yo de madera?
A wooden yo-yo.
Wooden yo-yo.
It was a wooden yo-yo. All right, very good. So right now, everybody, you have to change your memory stick, okay? Because right now we're gonna be talking only about past, right? Because we are going to remember a little bit about simple past. Okay, very good. What about the next one?
When I was a child, I played with a Duncan, with a yo-yo Duncan.
Really,
Or with
Doris?
Duncan.
Duncan
Yes.
yo-yo, with a Duncan yo-yo. Yeah, it would be Duncan, the pronunciation. But yes, I remember, and I remember I had one with lights. Ah, no, if you had a yo-yo with lights, we're a fashion child.
Yes.
Yes, because I don't know, I miss my childhood definitely.
Hmm.
Okay, what about the next one?
How
Woo!
do you say chibolas?
Marbles.
Marbles.
Marbles. Oh, marbles.
So when I was a child, I played with marbles. What about you? Marbles, but not Marvel de las películas. No, it's marbles like M-A-R-B-L-E-S, marble.
When I was a child, I didn't play with marbles.
Didn't play with marbles?
No,
No.
I never learned how to play.
I remember I was good. I remember when I was a child, I was born a girl, but I behaved like a boy. Yes, because I knew all the games and I was really terrible. Yes. Okay, somebody else with marbles?
When I was a child, I played with marbles. I had 2 bottles full.
Wow, you collected marbles.
Yes,
I think I
used to
still
play.
have. I think I
used to
still
play
have. You used to play?
with my friend, and I won a lot of
A
them.
lot of marbles. Yes, it's because we used to bet them. I mean, we used to bet with marbles. Like,
Mhm.
okay, if I win, all your marbles are mine.
Yes.
Yes, I still have some marbles here. Okay, let's see. The next one is, okay, the name of that, some people say Pellegrina and other people say Peregrina, but this one in English is hopscotch. Okay, hopscotch. Hopscotch. Now, did you play hopscotch when you were a child?
Yes, I
Yes.
played hopscotch when I was a child.
Play the hopscotch when you were a child. Ah, that's nice. Very good. And I was very good. I was very good. All right. I remember.
Peregrina. I never heard Peregrina.
I remember that name was
Avioncito.
avioncito.
No. We used to
Yes.
call them. We used to call it Peregrina. I don't remember. Yeah,
Only in Santana.
Maybe in Santa Ana was Avioncito.
Right. So you are from Santa Ana, so for avioncito. Okay. What about the next one? Oh, do you know what that is?
It is a frisbee.
It is a frisbee. When I was a child, I didn't have a frisbee, I remember. What about you?
When I was a child, I played with my dog.
You played with your dog. Excellent. There we go. You have to remember. I mean, you have to remember the pronunciation of the regular verbs. Excellent. And what about the next one? Do you remember that one?
I like to play on the beach.
That with a frisbee.
Yeah. Teacher, how do you spell it?
Frisbee is F-E-R-E-S-B-E-E. B-E-E, frisbee.
S-E-R.
F-R-E-S, like if you say fres,
S-R-E-E.
F-R-E-S-B-E-E, frisbee.
B-E-E.
A frisbee. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I didn't like frisbees because I always threw the frisbee and it got stuck on a neighbor's roof. And after that, they didn't want to give it back. Yes, so my mother said, no, I'm not gonna. I think I had one now that I remember. But I used to, the first one and last one my mother bought to me, it was on a neighbor's roof and he didn't want to give it back. So, okay, well, now, who was she? Today, we're going to try to remember a little bit of was and where. Now, who was she? I'm gonna show you, I think you remember, guys, this activity. This is similar to one that we did in Básico 3. I don't know if you remember, but I will refresh your minds. So I will give you some clues and let's see if you remember this lady. She was sexy. That is the first hint. Okay. Eric, read the next hint, please.
She was famous in El Salvador.
Was famous in El Salvador. Yes. Do you know who she was?
Maybe, but I can't get it yet.
Okay, she was a sexy lady. Okay, if I say she was, that means she's not here anymore.
She died.
On this planet. Yeah, she died. All right, so she was sexy. She was famous in El Salvador. The next one is,
It was a
she
star.
was a star. The next one, let me see. The next one is, she was heavy and gray. Do you know who she was? Not
Heavy.
yet.
Not yet, teacher.
No.
Okay, she was a star. She was heavy and gray. She was, she was Manjula.
I'm
Yes.
waiting for a person, teacher. I was waiting for a person.
No, she was Manjula. Manjula was not a person, but it was a she.
Ah.
So
I never knew Manjula, teacher. I never
never-
went to the zoo.
You never met Manjula. I have a picture with Manjula. I have a picture with Manjula. I was like 7 years old, yes. And Manjula was behind. Yeah. Okay, so when we talk about people, animals, and when we are describing information, we are gonna use was and where. You know about that, right? That we use the verb be, was and where, when we describe people, things, places, feelings, situations in the past. But also, I'm gonna type something extra. We use verb be. Let me see. So we use the verb be, was and where. Okay. Was and where. To give personal information, all right, from someone or from someone or something in the past, all right? So when we talk about personal information, what do we talk about, guys? Name, what else?
Age.
Age.
Cake.
Personality is when we describe the first definition.
Qualities.
Adjective.
Wait,
Country of origin. Sorry?
the weight. No,
The weight.
I don't know the pronunciation. Peso.
Yes, the weight. But that is inside description. So you say name, age, country of origin. We also mention, give me, I will reduce the font. All right, name, age, country of origin. We also talk about
Address,
marital
address,
marital status, addresses, and maybe,
oh,
but
address.
personal information is more with name, age, country of origin, marital
Routines.
status, occupation. No. Routines, no, because you don't use was and where. You have to use other verbs in past.
Okay.
Okay.
Favorite, favorite things. When we talk about favorite things, is when you say, for example, oh, my favorite food was pizza. My favorite color was, yeah, that is favorite things. Okay, well, when we talk about the structure, right? We have here we split the verbs like here, like this. Sorry. Rosemary, can you do me a favor? Can you read the examples, please? Personal pronoun, verb to be, and the complement.
Okay, personal pronoun, I, be, was, in complement, I was at home happy like for school.
Okay, really, all the examples,
You, personal pronoun, you were at home happy later for school. He was at home happy late for school. She was at home happy late for school. It was at home happy late for school. We were at home happy late for school. They were at home happy late for school.
Yes, very good. They were at home, they were happy, and they were late for school. So this is like the uses we can say. Teacher, they were it. No. Teacher, no. So they were 8. No. When you use was and were, you are only talking about personal information and description, no actions, okay? Actions is another thing, another money, right? So you say you don't need otro pisto. All right.
Okay.
So we don't say teacher, so it's I was go. Yo fui, teacher. Yeah, we don't say that, right? We don't say I was go. We say I went. But that is another use. Okay, let me see. I'm going to show you something here. All right. Can you see the screen?
Yeah, teacher.
Yes,
Very good. So as I told you, unit number 2, all right, we are going to remember a little bit about was and where. Yesterday we saw some vocabulary, some vacation vocabulary, all right. And the grammar that we're going to remember and we are trying to remember here is was and where, right? The affirmative sentences, the negative sentences, and the questions. Okay, so for a negative sentence, what you need is only was or were and not. Very easy. And for the question, we can say was she, was he, were you, were they, all right, very good. At home yesterday? Yes, they were, no, they weren't. Yes, she was, no, she wasn't, but we're gonna make it practical. You know that. I like grammar. Grammar is important, but I prefer practice, all right? Practicing is the best. Well, here we have some examples. This information is on the platform. All right, and we have some exercises here. So let me see. Eric, you will help me, Eric. Fernando, click and move the mouse, please. All right, Eric. Okay, so you're going to choose the sentences and your classmate selecting.
Okay, teacher.
Yes.
Caroline space French. She was born in Madrid. The options are wasn't, was, and weren't.
Wasn't.
Weren't.
Was.
Wasn't.
Wasn't.
She wasn't or she weren't?
It wasn't.
Wasn't. It's correct.
Yes, Caroline wasn't. They spaced at school yesterday. Let's see
They
the options. They wasn't or they weren't?
They
Well,
weren't.
They weren't at school yesterday.
Yes.
Give me a second. It's a travation, teacher.
Travation.
Travation, teacher.
Travation.
Travation,
Ah,
travation.
yes, yes.
Salvation, give me a
Ya,
second.
ya no, ya no, ya no.
Move it, move it.
It wasn't, it was, or it weren't Sunday.
it
It
was.
was.
It was. Yes. Yesterday was sunny. It wasn't, was, or weren't raining.
It was raining.
Was,
What?
Wasn't.
Wasn't raining.
Wasn't.
It wasn't because it was sunny.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
My bedroom was or wasn't on the second floor.
Was.
Was.
Was on the second floor.
Was.
Can be both, teacher. No.
No, was.
My bedroom was on the second floor. My bedroom wasn't on the second floor.
It's both.
Yes,
Depends.
uh-huh.
Because
Yeah.
But was or wasn't?
Was.
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 Steve was or wasn't well. So he
Was.
went to see a doctor.
Wasn't.
Wasn't.
Wasn't, yes. I was or wasn't at the discotheque with my boyfriend last Saturday evening.
I was.
Was.
I was. Sonia, where or was very
Was.
pleased to see me.
Was.
Very pleased.
Was, yes.
Pleased to see
My
me.
mom and dad were or was angry with me last night.
Where?
Where?
Yes, because it's they.
Plural.
They weren't or were at home having
Excellent,
dinner.
Eric. Eric, the teacher. All right.
Weren't or were?
Where?
Where?
Can be both, teacher. No.
No.
They weren't at home having
uh-huh.
dinner. Yes.
Yes,
Mhm.
it can be either or. Let's see what the answer on the platform is. But the exercise is was not, where, were not, weren't, where. Well,
It has
select
to be
the one that
negative.
you think.
Where?
Weren't.
No.
Yes.
James and Andrea weren't or were very friendly with her.
Where?
Where?
Were.
Weren't.
Weren't.
Weren't, because the others were.
They were
They
They
yes, because
Well.
it was rude.
Rude.
They were rude.
Uh-huh.
They were. They
So
were.
we have to change the last one. Let me see. Sonia wasn't. No.
Was.
Uh-huh. So
No.
let's see.
What
Wait.
happened?
Don't move the mouse. Don't move the mouse, Eric. Don't move the mouse. Let me see.
Okay,
Well, here is maybe they were at home. Okay, affirmative. But how? You are not a magician to know, right?
Yes.
All right, so this one was incorrect. Only one was incorrect.
Sometimes the platform is confusing, teacher.
Yes, no, not confusing. It has mistakes. That's it.
Yes.
But I think next year, hopefully, they are going to correct that. Yeah. Because it is like that. Okay. Now, listen, something very common when we are talking about, or when we are using was and where, is that we, give me a moment. This is was not, were not. Okay. Now, well, here we have some questions and everything that we're gonna practice, but remember something very important when you talk about was and where is that you are describing a person's information, okay, about the past. For example, if we talk about Selena,
Mhm.
we can say that, what can we say about Selena? Selena Quintanilla.
It was beautiful.
Was beautiful.
Married.
That she was beautiful, she was married, she was rich, she was the Tex-Mex queen, she was
was
ate,
famous.
no. She was drunk, no. She was not. When we talk about was and where, we are giving personal information and description. Description is using adjectives. Okay. Now, what we're gonna do right now is I'm gonna make some groups, and in your groups, you have to think about one person who already died, and you're going to tell me a profile. I mean, you're going to think about a profile. Follow the next steps. What I told you, right? You are going to describe the person with adjectives, because remember that adjectives is the principal vocabulary with verb to be. We use adjectives, okay? And we are talking, or we are giving personal information, all right? A name, last name, age, let me see, occupation, favorite things, etc. Got it?
Yes.
Very good, excellent.
Okay.
Well, so in groups, select one person who already died, and maybe you can look for a picture, and you are going to create a profile. You can invent also information. For example, his favorite, oh my God, his favorite drink was, his favorite color was, his favorite food was. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I think you are not from home, right? Claudia Ruth, can you help me? Ay.
Yes,
Okay, Claudia Ruth can help me. Catherine, Eric, Kevin, Angel, and Wilbert. Yes, I have. And also Karen Cadenas. Yes, I saw her. So let me see how many groups I have. I have 6 groups. Okay. So in group number 1, and also Kevin Hernandez can help me in any of the cases. So let me see. Karen Cadenas is in group number 2. Kevin Hernandez is in group number 1. Wilbert is in group number 3. Okay, I'm going to let Wilbert. No, Wilbert and Eric Flores together. No, they are terrible together. Claudia in room number 5. In room number 5. Catherine in room number 6. Okay, I'm gonna let Wilbert and Eric together. All right, very good. They almost never work together. Yeah, they almost never. Raul, change your name, Raul, because you are Raul Escobar. You don't have your name complete. Okay. That is you are bad. I know. I can't forget the TV advertisement. All right. Well, I'm gonna give you
¿Cómo se
something
llama?
else.
¿Cómo se llama el producto, teacher?
El zorrillo.
Pero extracto de zorrillo o extracto de
Ajá.
cola de zorrillo,
No,
¿cómo se llama?
extracto de zorrillo y tiburón.
Extracto de
el patrocinio era?
Dos en uno. All right, very good. Okay, so I'm gonna give you some minutes. My God, Doris.
One more time.
Teacher, you need a picture of the person. No.
Sorry, I had to mute the microphone. I don't know why. Can you repeat, please?
You need a picture of the person. No.
No, if you want, you can paste it there. But do you need more time or no?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
teacher.
teacher,
Yes.
please. Yes,
Okay,
please.
okay, very good. Raul, do you remember your group? You are in the correct group. Yes.
Yes, 5.
Oh, group
Group
5, and I sent you to another group. No.
No.
Okay, yeah, Raul. No, it's because you went out and you came back, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm gonna give you more minutes. 7 minutes are okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Or more?
Yes.
Yeah, that's okay.
No, 7
Okay, okay.
is really good.
Oscar, do you remember your group?
Teacher, help me.
Do you, which was your group?
And I was with Karen and Nancy.
Number 2. Number 2.
Yes. The picture.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the picture right now before something happens. Today is class number 5. November 10th. All right, very good. Okay, we're gonna take the picture. 1, 2, and 3. All right, very good. The first picture. And give me a moment. Oh, what? Give me a. My computer is like, no, don't work anymore. All right, I'm gonna take the
I'm
second picture.
tired, boss.
Yes, the computer is tired. Sometimes it gets slow. 1, 2, and 3. Excellent, very good. Okay, can somebody please share the screen and share your information, the information that you have? So I can give you corrections. Let's see, this one is Angel, all right. His name was Michael Jackson. He was a singer. He was a singer. Okay, you have 2 sentences here in one. Well, he is with capital letter. That is the first observation. He is with capital letter. Angel with capital letter, the first one. Now, he was a singer and he was a popular person. Because in here you have a combination of adjective and noun. No, ahí no. En lo segundo, all right? He was a popular person. Okay, he was born in USA. He was 50 years old when he died. His skin was dark when he was young. He was called the king of pop. His hair was long, and he was part of the Jackson 5 when he was young. He was called
Miss Edie.
pero en este caso no es que usted ponga un verbo en pasado con el was, sino que a esta estructura se le llama voz pasiva, passive voice, all right? Eso lo van a estudiar mucho después, all right? En el intermedio 2, you're going to study passive voice. But in this case, aquí sí podemos usar esta estructura porque este no es un verbo en pasado, es un verbo en pasado participio. Pero eso lo van a estudiar después. Okay, but the correct way is he was called. All right, nice. Thank you very much, Angel's group. Eric, next?
Yes,
Or
teacher.
Ruth? All right, very good. I know that woman looks like a witch. She looks like a witch, right?
He looks
She was a famous person in the she was a famous person in the whole world. She was an older person when she was an old person. Older, no, because you are not comparing. She was the queen of the United Kingdom. She was a famous TikToker. Okay, she was not a famous TikToker, but
I only type it, teacher.
She was the best.
You say
You made they invented information. She was the best friend of Princess Diana. She was okay. In these sentences, Eric, you are going to use something that we call possession, apostrophe S.
Diana
so it's
Prince.
going to be, she was Princess Diana's best friend. She was Chabelo's ex-girlfriend, all right? That's the structure you're gonna. She was a happy person. Her favorite food was pescado forrado. Her favorite drink was her favorite singer was Anuel. She was the first human. She was the first human on Earth.
Yeah.
On Earth. Ah, very good. No. She was Princess Diana's.
Okay,
Ahí va
okay,
el
okay.
apóstrofe.
Diana.
Yeah. She was Princess Diana's best friend. She was Chabelo's ex-girlfriend. She was Chabelo's ex-girlfriend. All right. She was the first human on Earth. In the Earth, no, on Earth. If you want,
Cierto.
sobre el planeta, right? Pero borre the Earth, no necesita eso. It's only on Earth. And her nickname was, okay, very good, excellent, excellent, very good. Pay attention to those little observations. Okay, next.
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Oh, wow, Claudia Ruth. And she selected the best picture. What a
The
beautiful
best
woman.
picture,
Right?
yes.
She was a beautiful woman. And she was not the typical thin girl. No, she was very curvy. Very
Yes.
curvy, very beautiful. Actually, she was the sexiest woman, right? At the end, she was assassinated. Poor woman. She was very sexy. She was an American actress. She was a pinup model. She was a singer. She was married 3 times. Oh my God. She was obsessed with the president of the United States, JF Kennedy. She was very popular and famous. She was one of the most popular sex symbols of the 1950s and early 1960s. She was one of the most marketable Hollywood stars. She died very young in 1962, age 36. Wow, she died, well, she didn't die. They killed her, right? They killed this poor woman, but she was amazing, amazingly beautiful. Thank you, Claudia Ruth and group. Excellent, excellent, excellent job. Very nice. Next, okay. All right, Karen, this one is, well, but he died.
Yes.
Karen Cadenas.
This year?
He died.
Yes.
Yes, he died last month.
Yes.
What? Really? I didn't know that. And why did he die? I mean, why? He died.
Attack
He died from a heart attack.
Yes.
I didn't know that. Okay, Matthew Perry, he was famous. He died at the age of 54. He was a virgin man. His participation, not her. Ya vi a alguien a que voy a poner a repetir eso 200 veces. Siempre hace el mismo error. Always. Ya, siempre. No, es que ya vi que es algo recurrente, pero tengo que hacer algo al respecto. All right. So you say his participation, not her, because her is for a woman. His participation in the series Friends was his greatest success because he is not a woman. All right. He was favorite color. His favorite color was. We have to order that sentence. His favorite color was. He was a virgin man. All right. His favorite color. Yeah, because it is not possible to mix was and is. His favorite color was. You don't need is over there. Delete is, delete is. He was a good actor. He was strong. His favorite food is, or sorry, was tacos. His favorite food was tacos. He was a writer. He was favorite drink. Vaya, traduzcan esa oración. Él era favorita bebida es. Oh my God, that is a big relajo over there.
In delete R.
Delete R in tacos.
Yeah, delete R in tacos. Yeah, delete R. His favorite food was tacos. He was a writer. His favorite drink was. His favorite drink.
Favorite drink was.
His favorite drink was. Yes, very good. His favorite drink was beer. Excellent.
Beer.
Great. Very good. Amazing. Be careful with those mistakes. porque esos errores sí son un poquito de ponerles atención, all right? So pay attention to that. Let's see, Maradona, Catherine. Maradona was a handsome man, eh? Okay, very good.
It's inventing.
I had my camera off, but my reaction was like, Maradona was a handsome man, eh? Like handsome is incorrectly spelled. What is missing in that word, guys?
Yes.
Letter D. Maradona was born in Lanús, Argentina. Maradona was a good soccer player. He was a lofty man. Maradona was a world champion. Maradona was the first player to give Napoli a championship. Maradona was given the nickname El Pibe de Oro, the Golden Boy. Maradona was considered the best player. He was a good dancer and he was a shy person. I mean, the sentences are great. Nice. Thank you very much. Great. Great, Catherine. Great. Somebody else? Who is missing? That's it? Nobody else? No more? Okay, very good. Hi, Kevin. Kevin, yes. Wow, that's super cool. All right. He was born in Germany. He was born in 1879. He was one of the most important scientists. A scientist in that case is plural, porque usted está resaltando que de un grupo de científicos él era el más importante. So scientist in plural. He was married with Elsa Einstein. His favorite subjects. Subject there is in plural because you say where. He was in US. He was studying at Zurich University. He studied. In that case, you say he studied. Study in past, and you delete was. He was one of the most intelligent. He was one of the most intelligent. All right. Excellent. Very good. Excellent. He was studied. No, he studied.
Studied.
He studied. Él estudió. Because if you say he was studied, it's like if you say él estaba estudió, right? Okay. Well, we have some little mistakes, but be careful with those mistakes porque esos son errores bien básicos algunos. So you have to be careful with that, okay? Yes, no podemos seguir cometiendo esos errores. Aquí ya no, porque ya van a intermediate and no, that's not possible. Okay, well, actually, I'm gonna give you a little exercise now with questions, okay? And let's see, I'm gonna send a link where you are going to practice some questions. If you remember, we already had this activity in one of the modules that was asking some questions related to what and where. Well, here you have some questions like, were you born? Do you remember these questions? Maybe not. But you have to answer, yes, I was, or no, I wasn't. What I prefer is that you answer in a complete way. So for example, teacher, were you born in Orizaba? No, I wasn't born in Orizaba. I was born in San Salvador. All right. When you answer a question negative, you have to say the correct information, okay? For example, were you born in Orizaba? No, I wasn't born in Orizaba. Ahí contesto mi pregunta, pero a la vez la corrijo. I was born in San Salvador. Okay, is it clear?
Okay.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, very good. So I'm gonna give you some minutes. Could you open the link? Yes.
Yes.
Open the link. The link is in the chat box.
Yes, I can, teacher.
All right, very good. Let's practice. All right, let's go.
when I was a child.
Recording in progress. That's mean teacher is here.
I listen the
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
So the next one is Roxana.
Yes,
Were your parents strict when you were young?
yes, my parents were very strict when I was a young because mm, I was only
A rebel.
no la única. I
The
was
only child, the only
yes,
girl.
yes, the only girl.
Uh,
Yes,
what about you, Heidi? Were your parents strict when you were young?
Yes, my parents were very strict with me when I was a child.
Yes.
Yes.
In my case, my parents were not strict when I was a child. Well, I don't know my dad. When I was a child, he went far away when I was like 2 years.
Mm,
So no. What's the weather called yesterday? Roxana.
um, the weather yesterday was uh, hot, hot,
Mhm.
hot,
Sí. Hot, yes.
hot.
This question is not too important. Was your English teacher nice with you this semester? Or semester? How do you pronounce teacher? Semester or semester?
Semester.
Semester. I don't know if my teacher was nice this semester. No, yes, my teacher was nice this semester. What about you,
in the
compañeros?
semester. Cool.
Be
In the
honest.
after semester. In the after semester. In the after semester. He
The
was
semester
a nice teacher.
Yes.
yes.
very nice.
Ah. Well, actually, we have been almost 5 months together. Let me see. 3, 1, 2, 4. Almost a semester.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
And we are going to ask for you the next
Next,
módulo
oh
too.
my God. Oh my God. Yeah. Let's see. Hopefully. Hopefully.
Alright. Were you in a party yesterday night, Melissa?
Mm, no, yesterday I weren't to
I
a party.
wasn't.
I wasn't to a party.
Okay. Um, Heidi, was English your favorite subject at school when you were a child?
No, no, it wasn't.
No.
My favorite subject was language.
Really?
Yes.
I don't like language because I don't know how to tildar the words. What about you, Roxana? Was English your favorite subject when you were a
Yes,
child?
yes, English was my favorite subject.
In my case, too. English was my favorite. Ah, yes, in my
Yes,
case,
it
yes.
was.
Yeah.
SpongeBob was my favorite TV show. Actually, I have a case. So in my case, yes, it was. What about you?
In my case, was SpongeBob was my favorite TV show when I was a child and nowadays.
In my case, it was my favorite TV show too.
Me too.
Okay. Were you born in Orizaba, Wilbur?
I was born in Orizaba. I was born in El Salvador.
Okay. What a good question.
Eddie, was your first love a good experience?
No, it wasn't.
For the teacher.
I'm going to remember who was my first love. My first love? I don't know. No, but no. I don't have good experiences, so no.
Was the worst
Yet.
experience.
Was the worst experience. What about you? I'm going to hear all of you. Melissa, was your first love a good experience?
La mía aún no llega.
No. No, yo
How old are
hablé-
you?
I talk about my first love in my case, no,
No much.
how can we say? Correspondido. De mi primer enamoramiento de mi parte. No fue una buena. No wasn't a good
Ay,
experience.
no.
But what about you? I interrupt you, Melissa. It was or no?
No.
No.
Well, it was
How's that triste, girl?
the worst experience.
What about you, Roxana?
I don't know.
She cried.
Roxana can't talk. She's in home with
I know.
her actual love. What about you, teacher? Was your first love a good experience? Please not here.
He's listening only.
Teacher. Teacher Ana Ruth.
Go to next.
And what about you, Wilbur? Was your first love a good experience?
My experience was boring.
A boring experience.
Oh.
Boring. He's a
Okay, did you finish the question?
Why you run?
No, teacher.
No, teacher.
No finish yet.
I know.
teacher.
Why are you laughing, teacher?
What happened,
Happened,
teacher?
teacher?
Come on, go see.
Are you okay, teacher?
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you the reason in some minutes. Okay, when we finish class. I know.
Okay.
Oh my God, I was in Eric's group, and I'm listening to them, right? So I saw something here on my cell phone that was funny. I will send it to you later. So I share a laugh with you. Okay, 5 minutes extra, is that okay?
Yes. But I have a question for you, teacher, about the questions.
You have a question about the questions, all right.
Yes.
Okay.
An interesting question. Was your first love a good experience?
Eric.
Eric.
It's personal.
Let's say yes, my first love was a good experience. Actually, I met my first love when I was 16.
No.
And we became a couple when we were 16, both of us. And our relationship lasted 5 years.
Really?
5 years, yes, but yeah.
So
5
yes,
years.
it was a good experience.
No, yeah, it was a good experience, but there were a lot of things that led the relationship breakup. What I can tell you is that before, we women, I mean, used to take care of ourselves very much. Not like today, right? Like if you are with a boyfriend today and tomorrow you know what, right? So
Yes.
before, we used to take care of ourselves. Yeah, a lot, a lot.
Okay.
So, well, but it was a good experience. Yes, it was a good experience.
Thank
And
you for your answer. No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
it wasn't a good experience out.
Yes.
I gave it back to you. All right, 5 minutes. Let's go. No, I don't have any problem answering those questions. I think I'm too honest. That's a problem.
Iba a decir, lo siento si alguno sintió, ay, pero.
No, I'm gonna tell you something. I don't have any problem with questions. I'm a very open person. I don't have any problem with any kind of question because I like reading a little bit of everything, to know a little bit about everything. I mean, in life, I think you have to be open-minded to talk about some things. But if you are not open-minded, you are a person that you think that your opinion is the only opinion that exists on earth. That's why I don't like religions. You know, because for example, my mother has a religion. And if she doesn't agree with another religion, she begins criticizing. And I say, you are criticizing something that both of you believe in, maybe differently, but both of you believe in God. Why do you have to argue? I mean, you have to find points where you share an opinion with another person, not to look for the points where you can argue and discuss with a person. You know what I mean?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, for example, imagine if you are a Catholic and a Jehovah Witness, you know Jehovah Witness? Un testigo de Jehová, right? Imagine if a Jehovah Witness comes to your door and knocks the door and the person begins to talk to you about the Bible. That is not something bad. But what happens? There are people who even throw them water, tells them bad words, shut the door at their face. And I say, why? They are not going to talk to you about the devil. They are going to talk to you about God. That you don't share their opinion is different, but there is something that is called education. And that happens with other religions. So that's why I like to be open-minded. And that helps, you know, that helps. For example, for learning English, you have to read a little bit of everything. And there will be moments in which you are going to read something that maybe you don't agree with, but you are reading and learning. Yeah. I mean, you have to open your mind with a lot of things. That's the way I think. Yeah.
Teacher, it's the same with me, with my ex-husband. It's my friend. We separate a good relationship.
In good terms.
A good term, yes. It's my friend.
Well, for example,
I was 20 years
with him
ago.
Yeah, in my case too. I was married.
But in El Salvador, all the people.
Yes, like cats and dogs. No. For example, in my case, I was married too. At the beginning, he was a little bit reckless, but then, well, now he even, for example, I am working the whole day. So when my son has some important things to do, his father goes with his new couple, and I don't have any problem with that. I even tell him, you know, I want to thank your couple because she maybe doesn't love my son, but she respects my son and she makes presents. And I mean, I have to be thankful, right? So I think if you are open-minded, you don't suffer. That's the point.
Yes.
La paz mental peace doesn't have a price.
Yes.
If you have, that's why I tell you, if you have an open mind, you don't suffer. Yeah, but what Amanda is saying is really admirable because not everybody does that.
When I divorced with him, and then when I finished, all my daughters and her father go to the restaurant and eat dinner, and doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't even have a problem also. For example, when my son, when it is my son's birthday, I sometimes go to have lunch with his father and him. because I do it for my son. He deserves at least to see his parents together some moments, right?
No.
That's what I think. I do it for him, not for me, not for me.
It's good for
That is good, teacher.
for the child, teacher.
Exactly. That's why my son is 12 years old, but he is very mature. He knows when he has to go with his dad, and he knows when he has to be with me. I never talk about things about his dad. Never, 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 never. Never. I really admire the man because he's very responsible. There are men who don't even recognize kids.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, they don't want to know about the child. No, he's very responsible. So yeah, you have to be open-minded in a lot of topics. So no, Eric, it doesn't bother me. All right. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna give you just the 5 minutes to finish, and we finish. Christian, room number 2. Okay, well, everybody, remember to work unit number 1 on your platform, okay? We already have homework number 1, right?
Yes.
Okay, some people owe me homework number 1. So, los que me deben tarea de lo de ayer, tal vez me pueden grabar un audio y me lo mandan en un mensaje a mi WhatsApp, all right? Para ponerles nota. That would be, I'm gonna say, that would be, I would say who's missing.
That
Sorry?
is about fridge. I don't know how to say. I don't make this
You
one about.
didn't do the no. It is, what was the homework about, guys? Do you remember?
About the things in the fridge.
Exactly, Doris. So send me an audio. Doris, Karen Cadenas, and let me see, Fernando Vidal. Okay.
Audio about the thing on the fridge.
Yes. Give me a second.
Okay.
Wait, there is